And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. This is a test of the DJI Nano set to 4K 30 with horizon leveling on. Built-in microphones. It's Tuesday the 14th of October 2025, 1:01 PM local time. We're just going to walk in to town and see how the audio goes. Probably get a little bit of wind noise, all that stuff. I do have the mic mini with me, but I haven't connected that up, so I might use that later just to see the difference, see any changes and all that. See how long it takes before the camera decides to overheat, as it tends to do. See if the image stabilization is any good. It's set to sport, so hopefully that'll give it a fair bit of stability. Don't like the chances, but you just never know. Hasn't been the most reliable camera around, so it's chest mounted with the hat mount on my strap that goes across from my bag. So on a slight bit of an angle, but it's able to horizon level itself. So I think it's up to like 30 degree. If you tilt it at about 30 degrees, it can handle it, or what they say. So bear with me and see how we go. I'll turn the camera around so you can see different things. See how it goes. Just right on the Bruce Highway, one of the biggest highways in Australia. Goes all the way around. Changed its name in a few places. So we'll go along and give it a good old test and see how long it takes to run out. I didn't put the timer on the screen, just to see the built-in timer that you can do through the DJI Memo app. Looks like it might rain any minute, so there's lightning on the lightning tracker down in like Tully. It's about a 40-minute drive from here, something like that. So it might head this direction. If we can capture some of that, that'd be cool. Get a bit of lightning, a bit of thunder. Played around with the settings for the brightness, because I find the auto brightness is way too dark, inside and outside. But if you don't set it to auto, the only thing is sometimes the sky gets blown out, the brightness. So you sort of got to, it's either one or the other with a camera this size. Either get really good brightness, I don't know if you can see the screen on here, or either have the everything else in a lot of detail on the sky blown out, sort of the way these cameras tend to work. So let's see how it goes. Halfway through I might put on the DJI mic mini, or if the camera cuts out, overheats or whatever, then I'll switch over to it once it cools down. See how we go. Actually, it feels like it's going to rain any minute. So see what happens. TJ's Diner. Now I've got a jukebox in there, for those wondering. Probably not one of the full-on jukeboxes from the old days, but still. Might be a Lennox one. Lennox. They make the cheapo stuff. But anyway, it's all good as long as it does the trick. Maybe just something that just plays random. They can put MP3s on it, who knows. It's going to do auto wash. So, if you're watching this and you're not local, you get to see what's around on the way to town. It does smell right here from the shampoo and whatever it is from the car wash. The detergents, that's the word. They're very popular, but it needs to be done up, mobile, 24-hour across the road. Let's see if we can actually see it. There we go. Now I'm not going to colour grade or do any of that stuff. I want you to see directly out of camera. This is how it is. This is how it was. See if the horizon leveling has any image stabilization, which I hope it does. So, handles the movement. Sort of looks like it does to a point, walking along, but it is set to sports mode, like I said, for that. We should have GPS and all that built in, so you can get the speed and distance and all the stuff out of it. The overlays and all that sort of stuff, which you can put on screen. All that. Well, I've had a fair bit of walk. Nearly 8 minutes without the external microphone. We might turn the camera off for a sec, put on the DJI mic mini and see the difference. Now we've had the wind and all that. We'll just take that off if it rains. The mic mini. So they make water resistant microphones. It'll be fine in the rain. So I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, we're back with the mic mini and the low noise cut set, and it's -3 decibels. Find that with other cameras, with the mic mini and the mic 2, it's usually quite fine and easy to understand. You can hear my audio a lot better. That should be a lot better now because it does have the windsock on it. Dead cat or whatever you want to call it. It's all on, so should be fine. Usually in around the same position as what I have with the DJI OSMO Pocket 3. So see how we go from the audio earlier to the audio now. I always recommend getting a wireless mic. Always comes in handy to have. For better audio. The mic mini doesn't have built-in audio backup, whereas the mic 2 does. I don't know if the mic 3 does. Not too sure. The mic 3 I don't have. Mic 3 does have a lot more features, so it will sound a lot better. So can you hear loud traffic noises? Or is it more me you can hear? It's the other test with it as well. So it's a bit cooler and there's a breeze. The camera would have overheated by now if it was full sun and all that, the way it's normally been. So I'll go as long as we can until the battery dies out, like I said. It'll either run out or overheat. One day we'll go in and show a bit more detail and super cheap when we haven't got the wireless mic connected, so we can so I can see what's being seen and we'll get a better quality out of it. Wow, we'll get a better view, we'll put it that way, of it. Not Subaru. Subaru what? I don't know. I'm not a car person, but I know what I like the look of. Subaru WRX. There you go, of some sort. Don't know what year model or anything. Some people can look at them and just instantly tell you. Not me. So we're trying to get in different lighting conditions too. Doing this. It's a good little test. If I can see my hand now and then looking at the screen to see if it's still recording, to see how long it's been recording for. It's been 9 minutes so far since I put the mic 3 on, the mic 2, the mic mini, sorry. I can't get it right. So I was wondering, this is the old KFC. For someone watching that's not really interested in the camera and more interested in what I'm seeing. The old KFC that closed down a few months ago. New one's open, the corner of Lily and Ernest Street, across from the BP and the Crown Hotel. Sorry if the camera moves too fast when I turn, but it goes the way my body goes. There's no autofocus, no nothing like that. It's a fixed focus camera. Yeah, if you're going to be in a fully humid environment most of the time, very hot, it's just not worth purchasing this at the moment. See if they bring out updates, or if they bring out a second version eventually. They might have all that fixed. Probably wouldn't be till next year or the year after. I'm not walking overly fast, trying to keep the stabilization quite good, but it's just a normal walking speed of most people. My normal walking speed is like twice as fast. Yeah, it's a big downside not being able to see the screen when you've got the wireless microphone. If I had it connected, give me a sec. If I had the dock connected to it, I think it would show up, but when it's attached to the strap of my bag, you can't see the screen anyway, so there's no point in doing that. A lot of people like the camera, a lot of people don't when you watch YouTube. And that's up to the individual, where you're going to use it, what you're going to do with it. Yeah, it is magnetized with when you use the hat mount, which is worth having. Comes with it. It's a supplied accessory, standard. No indicator on the motorbike. Always good. She gave me a wave and let me go. Classic car going past. So, yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I'll try and go till either the battery runs out or it goes overheats. But yes, the magnet is strong enough to hold the camera, and the magnet has their standard DJI clip thing on it, you know, their magnetic clip that's on the Osmo Action 5, the 4 and the 5 Pro. Yeah, it's got that on there, which is really good. And you can use it with the 5 Pro. Yeah, I've had the 5 Pro mounted the same way I've mounted this now, and it's worked. So there's different options. Sometimes I think it's worth getting this guy. I don't know if he's going to back or what. Forward. Yeah, sometimes it's worth getting the 5 Pro and then getting this hat mount if you can buy it separate. Sure, they'll sell it separate eventually. It's worth it. yeah, definitely worth getting that. Just an extra thing. Plus, you can use it on the pendant, the necklace. The magnetic necklace comes with this camera as well, with the Nano, which is very cool. Not long enough. I wish it could go a little bit longer so it could hang further down. As I noticed when I use it, even with this camera or the Action 5 Pro, the DJI, my long goatee gets in the way, and you can see that on screen. That's a downside. Yeah, that's I think that's a huge downside to the whole situation, but get nosing on around. So to give you more of an idea, I'll get you the current temperature. It's 27.9 degrees Celsius, 80% humidity. So that gives you an idea of what the conditions I'm working with here. Vincent de Paul or Vinnie's, up shop, thrift shop, whatever you want to call it. Different countries call it different things. KFC to my right, the new KFC. That looks like they're painting the Crown Hotel across here for those interested. The drive-through part at the moment. They might go into KFC just to get a drink, and so we can get some video. It's just another way of getting some video, see if it's all flickery. $24.95 dinner. Boneless dinner. There you go. Ugh. To get my card out to use. So we'll stop the camera for a sec till I come back. Have a quick look around. Like I said, I can't see what the camera's seeing. Pepsi freeze. Yeah, look how dark the sky is. I don't know if that's showing up. So, I had to brighten the video. See what this person's doing. Reversing, it's all good. It's getting very dark. So it may end up with a storm. Sorry about the drink being shown in the video quite regularly. You'll see that. So if you're just joining us, you turned the video on and walked off, come back. This is the DJI Nano, the latest, DJI OSMO Nano. They do have the 360 camera out now, DJI, which I'd love to own. If anyone wants to donate the money for the 360 camera, so it's like holding like 5 or 6 cameras in one. Juicy angles. We'll do the old school where you can move the phone around to see it. A lot of options. A lot of options that are worth it. It's like $600 and something without the accessory kit, but if you buy it with the accessory kit, the adventure kit, it's 800 and something. That's Australian dollars, that is. Don't know what it is in American or Canadian or British pound sterling or the euro. So you can Google it. Whatever country you're in that allows Google. I know some countries don't. So there's the new Roscoe's Pizza Place sign, fairly new. Been up about a month, 2 months, whatever it was. Got a skeleton on a moped scooter over there. I don't know if that showed up. It's a hard part about not having being able to see the view, the screen, the multi-vision dock, whatever they're calling it. But we'll get on the cover before it rains. Put it that way, with all directions. Looks like pouring rain. For those who do know the area, on the lightning tracker they were showing, pardon me, lightning in like Miller and Tully, places like that. And I can spot a few spots of rain. So we need to hurry up and get under cover before it pours rain, because the mic Mini is not water resistant, sadly. That classic car again. Hungry Jack's here, which is, Americans would know it as Burger King in a lot of other countries. It's Hungry Jack's in Australia because the name was already owned by somebody else in Australia, so they couldn't have it as Burger King in Australia due to that. So now we're undercover. See how the audio, the visual turns out. Audio is a big thing. It's nice having good audio. It's also nice having good stable video, not all jumpy and bouncy. Having all jumpy and bouncy really makes it very hard for people to watch. Yeah, it's raining quite heavily now. Not heavy, but enough. You get soaked in it. Stand up here a little bit. Might be able to see the rain. Right, wait for the rain to die down, hopefully. Whew. Yeah, they don't call this the wet tropics for nothing. Oh, go up to the next spot. We might have to put the Mini away. Wow, windy too. Quite windy. Wow. Windy and wet. Stand where we're not getting wet. Show the rain, it seems to still be recording. It'd be nice if they had another cover across from here to Flemish's Cafe across Owen Street, sorry. Oh, a bit wet. And now it'll be steamy hot, so there's a fair chance the camera will overheat. Done 2.36 kilometers. Now handheld, same settings, walking along, see how it goes, holding it as good as I can, walking along, see how clear it is, see how the audio is. It's about 30 centimeters away from my mouth, the camera, so I can see it. Walking along, testing, 1, 2, 3. Flickerings from the camera, the lights in person aren't flickering. I can't find a way to change any of that sort of stuff. Like I can change the frame rate, but I can't change the settings for the like the electricity hertz and all that sort of stuff. You know, like some of them are 60 hertz, some of them are 50 hertz. The lights. Yeah, I haven't found any way of changing that yet.